Hello everyone, myself Dhanwant and welcome to this presentation on break-even analysis and CVP relations. So, every business, whether small or large, wants to know how much it must sell to start making a profit. And break-even analysis helps us to find the exact point where total cost is equal to total revenue. As I said, break-even point is something that is no profit and no loss. In this presentation, we will learn what is break-even analysis, how to calculate break-even point, the relation between cost, volume, and profit, that is CVP relation, and real-world applications. Before we understand the break-even point, let's go through some basic cost concepts, that is fixed cost, variable cost, total cost, and revenue. Fixed cost. Fixed costs are the expenses that remain constant no matter how much we produce or sell. Like, for example, rent, machinery cost, or staff salaries stays the same, whether the production or the output is high or low. So these are called fixed costs. Variable cost. Variable cost changes directly with the level of production. If more units are made, total variable cost increases. Example, raw materials, packaging, electricity used for machines. These are called variable cost. Total cost and revenue. The total cost is the sum of a fixed cost and variable cost. So it is formed by mixed cost plus variable cost into quantity. Revenue. Revenue is the money a business earns from selling its product. So it's basically selling price into quantity. What is break-even point? The break-even point is the level of output where total cost and total revenue are equal. At this point, the business makes neither profit nor loss. Any sales behind this point bring profit, and sales below it cause loss. And the break-even point in units is calculated using this formula. Break-even point equals fixed cost divided by selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. The denominator is called the contribution per unit. It shows how much each unit contributes to covering fixed cost and profit. So here, selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit is nothing but unit contribution. And by using this formula, we can calculate break-even point or break-even sales. So yeah, now let's solve a problem. A company named Sunrise Bottles produces soft drink bottles. The fixed cost of production is 15,000 per month. The selling price per bottle is 50 and the variable cost per bottle is 30. Find the break-even point in units and break-even sales in rupees. Given fixed cost is given which is 15,000 and selling price is given which is 50 and variable cost is 30. Step 1 is to find the unit contribution, which is selling price minus variable cost. We get it as 20. And step 2 is to find a break-even point. We know that fixed cost divided by contribution per unit gives us break-even point, which is 150 units. And for break-even point in, say, in rupees, we can just multiply the units into selling price. We get it as 37,500. So by this, we have found that break-even point is 750 bottles and break-even sales is 37,500. And now graph. On the horizontal axis, we have units sold, and the vertical axis, we have revenue in rupees. The orange line shows total cost. It starts above zero because of the fixed cost, which remain constant even when no units are produced. The yellow line represents total revenue. It starts from the origin because if no units are sold, revenue is zero. The point where the cost line and the revenue line intersects is the break-even point or BEP. At this point, total cost is equal to total revenue, and the business makes no profit and no loss. To the left of BEP, the shaded red area indicates the loss zone, where costs are higher than revenue. To the right of BEP, the green area represents the profit zone, where revenue exceeds cost. So this covers the overall graph explanation. The cost volume profit relationship shows how changes in cost, price, and sales volume affect the company's profit. It helps managers understand how many products they need to sell to reach a specific profit, or how profit will change if prices or cost vary. Key elements of CVP. The key elements of CVP are like fixed cost, variable cost. Fixed cost means which remains constant, variable cost which changes with production, selling price, the price per unit, and the contribution which equals selling price minus variable cost. These elements together help in profit planning and decision making. And so this cost volume profit chart shows how cost, volume, and profit are connected. The point where the total cost line and the sales line meet is the break-even point where there is no profit or loss. And the area below this point shows a net loss, and the area above it shows a net profit. It helps managers to see how changes in sales volume affect overall profit. For example, a company makes the notebooks with a fixed cost of 20,000 rupees, the selling price of 100, and a variable cost of 60 per notebook. Contribution per notebook equals 40 rupees, and for 700 notebooks, total contribution is 28,000 rupees. Subtracting the fixed cost of 20,000 rupees gives a profit of 8,000 rupees. This example shows how profit changes with sales volume, a clear illustration of CVP relationship. And applications of break-even analysis. Break-even analysis has many practical applications. It helps in profit planning by showing how much must be sold to achieve a target profit, and it assists in pricing decisions, like showing how changes in price affect profit, and it helps with cost control, identifying areas to reduce expenses, and also it supports production planning and financial forecasting by predicting profit at various output levels. So, in short, break-even analysis is a key management tool for making better business decisions. So, these are the applications of break-even analysis. And to conclude, break-even analysis is a vital tool for understanding how cost, sales, and profit are connected, and it helps to determine the level of sales needed to cover all costs. And the CVP relationship shows how changes in cost, price, or volume impact profit, and managers use it for decision making, pricing, budgeting, and planning future production. So overall, it helps business achieve financial stability and better control over performance. Yeah, thank you for watching this presentation on break-even analysis and cost-volume profit relationship presented by M.A. Dhanwant of Mechanical Department. Thank you.